on to yellow belt pattern, Dan Gun Tul. Tul is pattern in Korean. Okay, in this pattern there's 21 movements, but there's only 20 stances. 14 of these stances are walking stance and 6 are L stance. Right? This pattern, you have a continuous movement in it. So there's only one continuous move. So that is 2 moves done from the same spot. It doesn't always have to be done from the same stance, but in this pattern it is. That's why there's 1 stance less than there is the amount of movements. So it's 21 movements, but there's only 20 stances. Now, we'll go to that continuous move from there. We're going to show you from the side. The continuous move, if you haven't done a continuous move before, it's where there's 1 breath and there's no pause in between the move. So it's a down block, rising block. So if I'd done it in normal motion from here, I would step into walking stance from here. I would pause. And I would do the second move. So it would be 2 single breaths with a pause in between. So it would be. Now from here, the first one is, as you know, for down block, it's half sideways. Right? We don't want to over chamber to come back to this block because it's too slow. Because our shoulders from here are going to square up for the rising block. So from here, as I just come back from here, I'm going to bend the leg from here. And I'm going to square up the shoulders, giving a hip jerk. Okay? So, if I continuous move, for this move, is where I go into this block from here. So, as soon as the block is here, I will bend the leg, but I won't pause. I will just go bend it straight into this. So, it'll be 1 long breath from here. Okay? So it'd be good to practice that. Take that out of the pattern and practice it. A good way to practice that would be from this stance, because you're going to be doing it as you do a 90-degree turn. And you'll be only doing it with your left leg coming forward. So if you only want to practice it with your left side, so you'll be right in the pattern, you could practice from parallel ready stance from here, and just go from here. And just keep coming back up and go again from here. Okay? Right. Also in the pattern from Chunji, we had the 90-degree turns in it, which you've done already. But there's also another turn in this pattern. It's a 270-degree turn. So you're always going to move your left leg on this turn as well. So you're going to do going up the floor and going down the floor. When you do going up the floor, you're going to do it at the end of the punch. So I'll just move over here so you can see. It's your back leg that's going to turn 1 or 270 to here. And then you're going to be doing the twin forearm block. Right? So we've gone through these techniques in your curriculum, the twin forearm block, and also at the beginning of the pattern, the knife and garden block. We've gone through these in the curriculum. So just on that turn, from there, when we turn, you're going to open your right ball of the foot and you're going to come all the way around that your feet is facing 15 degrees in for your L stance. Do the turn all in one move. Don't undo that turn. Which I mean is when you turn, bring your foot to here only. Come all the way around and your leg will be off the ground. And then you can just go down, your weight can go down. Because it's also done when you're going back down the pattern, when you're in a rising block. So up into your ball, your foot, and turn, and you're going to do the knife and strike. A knife and side strike. And we explained the side front, and side strike. That's a knife and side strike on your pattern. So, again, this is for 8 cup. When you start at Taekwondo's white belt, you're 10 cup, then yellow tip 9 cup, and yellow belt 8 cup. Right. This pattern then, the diagram of this pattern, like the first two patterns, as I explained before directing, it's like a cross, and the same as a chunji. But this pattern is like a H, a long H. So it'd be like a sideways H, but the middle is longer than the sides. Okay? So like a long sideways H. Right, so we'll go through it slow first. But again, if you haven't practiced the knife and gab lock, we'll just go through those two moves from here. Just settle the weight here. Hands will come up, they'll be facing each other. Not too high. A lot of people go way back and way high. Keep the arms bent. And block. But your hands will relax, and then they come one move. They'll come back and down in one move. Okay? The other one from here, again, would be the twin forearm, where your hands will be relaxed here. So again, they'll be relaxed and they'll cross and go into the move in one move. This is shoulder level. So normally when you do this block singly, it's eye level. But when you do it as a twin forearm block, it lowers to shoulder level. Also, all punches in this pattern are eye level, they're high punches. So it's no difference from here, only eye level, from shoulder level to eye level. So all punches in this pattern are eye level punches. Okay, let's go through it slow motion from here. So again, we're going to load the weight up, knife and gab. This hand is across the plate and sword blade, so it's not touching the body from here. Again, as we step from here, high punch. Go now 180 degrees, going all the way around to here. Make sure the leg spins, turns to that position as you're turning. Don't leave it, because sometimes you'll end up leaving the leg this way, from here. Step in, high punch. Stepping forward from here, setting the weight, down block. Stepping through, punch. Let the hands come away from the body. Again. Now I'm just going to go back here a slight bit. That last punch you will always finish with the right hand, and the same when you go back, it'll be your right hand. This is where I was telling you the 280 to 270 style turn, that you pivot in the ball of your foot. Pivot and drop. So we pivot, drop into the twin forearm block. Again, your hand is up. It has to come back to your belt. So I'm just going to show you from here. It has to come back as you step in and punch. So from here, as I step in, high punch. Pivot. Hand back to the belt. Now, so the next move is a continuous move in the pattern where we do down block, rising block in the one move. So as we step from here, then we have 3 rising blocks. Here. Now again, that 270 turn and drop into side strike. Here. Half sideways. Stepping in, hand comes away, high punch. Again, pivot. Here. Stepping in, high punch. Now, at the last move, eye level, you'll breathe out and you'll say, Dan Gun. Then from here, you'll come back around with your left leg. We'll come back around into Chumbi. Now I finished further back, that's because I took the step back here to show you that turn. Right, Dan Gun is the second pattern in Taekwondo. Okay, Dan Gun is named after the Holy Dan Gun, the legendary founder of Korea in the year 2333 BC. Okay, so that's a little pointer. Again, as I was saying, always go back and look at the other pattern on the tapes, and you'll get a few more pointers. So if you go away from this pattern knowing there's 21 moves in it, the meaning of the pattern, the diagram is a long H facing sideways to the way you're facing, and it's more longer than tall, so it's a long H. You've always finished in the last move. So there's 21 stances. There's only, 21 movements. There's only 20 stances. It's the first pattern with a continuous move in it, and that's done in one breath. And that's the down block, rising block. So pick parts out of the pattern and practice them. Like your twin forearm block from here. just settle the weight, and then you can go back to chum B. So they're called spot moves when you go one step and back to chum B. You can also do it going forward and back to chum B. Pick the knife in, side strike out of it, and pick that continuous move. And as I said, you can practice that continuous move going forward, or you can practice it from facing forward to the side, because that's the way it's done in the pattern. Right, let's go through that pattern straight through. And again, I key up there at the end. You don't key up, you just Dan Gun and step around to chum B. But again, because I haven't enough movement, I had to take a step back so I could do the punch. Don't do that. If you're in that L stance from here with the knife end, just step straight in to the punch. And again, I hit the corner here. Right, again, each time you do a pattern, take bits out of it and practice them singly. And then when you put them together, you'll get the motions properly and the speed of the pattern. Right, you don't have to always go through a pattern straight through. You can go 3 or 4 moves, practice that over and over again. As I was saying with that twin forehand move, if you wanted, you could go 1, 2, you go around in a circle at both sides. The same as that knife from here. You could practice going 90 degrees each time, because that's the way it's done in the pattern. It's done at a 90 degrees backwards. This is the pattern. Okay? So accelerate from the beginning of your patterns. As you're doing the punch, again, you have to accelerate your way forward. So as you're stepping from here, punch fast and accelerate. The same as your block from here. Accelerate. That's where you're going to get the pattern. Not in like slow motion. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the pattern. Keep up the training, stay safe, and hope to see you in the next pattern. Great? Can you?